hobby, a new business, something new to herself. You're not long into it, and before long, the old mummy guilt creeps in. Now, for some of you, mummy guilt might not be about your two-legged children. It may be about your four-legged children. But mummy guilt is there for so many of us. And today I want to give you a couple of quick tips on how to get rid of mummy guilt once and for all so you can start to live the life on your terms. So who is mummy guilt and what does she look like? She's the little voice in your head that is so mean to you, so nasty to you, and says horrible things that you would never ever say to your best friend. She is the one that has really high expectations of everything you are meant to achieve in one day, and then still be the mum and the housekeeper and the cook and the shopper and the woman who goes to work as well. She's the one that puts all those unrealistic expectations on you. She's the one that demands nothing less than perfect from you and wears the superwoman cape. But who is she really? She is a self-made prison of your doing, of my doing, of all of our doing. Women, for some reason, seem to run on guilt and manifest guilt far more than our male counterparts ever do. We seem to have an absolute master's degree in creating it. But what is mummy guilt? It really is your own thoughts, your own prison, your own ideals of what you could do, should do, and must be doing as a wife, as a mother, as a parent, as just a woman getting by in today's world. We create this own world for us. So today I want to really quick tips on how to get rid of mummy guilt out of your life so you can get on with living the life that you want to live. Number one, the 3 Ds of planning. Get your task list out, because I know you've got one, and get either in 3D your list. Either delegate it. Is it something else that someone else can do for you? Doesn't matter whether they can do it as well as you. Is it something you can delegate? If you can delegate it, first D, it's gone. The second D is it something that really needs to get done? Does it have to be done? Or can it be dumped? Dump it. Get rid of it. Third D is do it. If it needs to be done, just get in and do it. Clear that task list if you're one of these people who must run one. So many people have a task list, they don't do the 3D on it, they end up with an overwhelmed task list, and guess what? They get nothing done day in, day out. They set themselves up for failure, and then they go and pick up a bag of mummy guilt because they've gone and spent all this time doing what should be getting done, not achieved any of it, and in their own mind maybe neglected their family, their children, their pets, their whatever. Could be your parents you've neglected. But then comes the bag of mummy guilt on that. The second one I should say is to start realising how important you are. So many women don't recognise their own importance. Remember the scenario where if you've ever been on a plane, fit your own mask first. Get your own mask onto you, which means put you first. Spend some time on you. Keep your health and well-being in check. Keep your health and well-being at its optimal. Because when you're at your best, you can help the others at their best. I know they have needs, but so do you. Set some boundaries. Set some boundaries of this is my time and I'm going to take this time, and tell the family, this is my time, I'm setting this time, and stick with it. Setting boundaries is really great for you. It's also great for your family. The other thing you can do is if your kids are old enough and you've got kids, give them some of the tasks that need to be done. Not only are you getting them to do a bit of work, you're also going to set them up for being better adults when they grow up, because they'll actually be able to do things. So delegate where you can to your children. Maybe it's your partner. Maybe you need to push back on your partner. Maybe you're doing too much and your partner's not. Maybe it's a new business venture that you want to go into, and it is going to take time to get it off the ground and to get it to where you want it to be. So share that with your family. Share that particularly with your partner, how passionate you are about it and how important it is to you to get it off the ground. Set those boundaries and stick with them. They'll help you with the mummy guilt. The third thing about mummy guilt is, what is it really? It's a prison you've created for yourself. So if you've created it, why can't you knock it apart? Why can't you get rid of the guilt? Let me tell you a few things about guilt. Not only is it self-imposed, it doesn't serve you either. Guilt is great at keeping you stuck. It is the best thing for keeping you stuck where you are. It's the best thing for not achieving things you say that are important to you. It helps you to procrastinate, and it really helps you to sabotage so well the things that you say you want. So if you're carrying around a bucket of guilt, a mummy guilt or any other guilt, what are you hanging on to it for? Now, no one can give you guilt. No one can make you take their guilt. No one can share their guilt with you. Guilt is something you create all by yourself. It's an emotion that we choose to feel. So if you're going to choose to feel guilty about other activities that you should not, or could have not done, let me ask you, what is guilt helping you to avoid? What is it that you could be doing or should really be doing to move your life forward that you're allowing guilt to keep you stuck and not doing? Maybe it's sharing your passion. Maybe there's something that's stuck and there's some blocks there. Maybe you need to talk to somebody and to help clear those blocks that are keeping you stuck exactly where you are. And your barrier to that is keeping hold of mummy guilt. Doesn't serve you, doesn't serve your family, doesn't serve anybody. And when you let go of the guilt and choose to have a different emotion and a different experience, your world will open up, but it'll be on your terms. So there's our 3 top tips to combating any type of mummy guilt. 1, dump it, do it, delegate it. 2, get okay with you're important and you should be valued and you should spend time on yourself because you're worth it. And 3, mummy guilt giving you. What are you allowing it to keep you stuck from? Because maybe you're a little bit fearful of what the future might hold. Either way, fantastic to have you here today, and we'll see you on the next recording.